Okay, so this is a Warmaster podcast playing live.
Playing live
on a HD video camera. So we've done what we can. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect because the stuff's 10mm.
Yeah, like obviously games recorded online are for 28mm bigger scale, and how can you pick up what you're seeing? But we'll do the best we can, and we might handheld camera some of the stuff to emphasise points of a turn.
I'm also already noticing that the table's a little bit wobbly. So
But
at least the thing wobbles at the same side.
Yeah. Well, you got it for free. What do you want?
Yeah, so we'll give it a go. People have said, there's no battle reports for Warmaster. There's a reason there's no battle reports for Warmaster.
We're about to show you.
Because it's hard work. But we've got two nicely painted armies by Simon Brown.
Yep. Which I've done the basing.
But yeah, Paul said thank you very much to every compliment I've given him about the army so far. So particularly like the gold Tomb Kings. Let's see if we can get this big boy up here. See.
No, it's
back a little bit. If you go back a little bit. There we go. Anyway, so he's got a gold and a red Tomb Kings with blue highlights. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also got some dark elves. So here's a little cold one.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So there's dark elves against Tomb Kings.
We're going to play a regular battle line scenario because there's for the next tournament we're playing in, it has scenarios in it, but we're just going to do the standard game fight just so as a tester. So we'll break there to do setup, which will all be on the clock.
Setup.
No
break.
Well, no, but we got to. Do you want to pause the camera?
No. It's like this. Eventually, in Dreamland, you can Twitch this and stream live.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to play a game.
So the game is going to be
I'll try and forget your
the game is going to be on the clock. We'll just let this keep going recording because we're just playing. And when I think of it, if there's something important what I'm thinking about, I'll use the camera to emphasise what I'm talking about, which might give away my battle plans to Barry. But since I'm going to beat him anyway, it doesn't matter.
He is probably going to beat me. My army doesn't look very good compared to. I mean, this is the kind of man I'm playing. He used his dark elf army list. Now, what kind of mad dark elf player doesn't even take the 30-point thing that stops you having to kill your own characters?
Well, you never roll a double 6, then you won't need to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to roll 2 or 3 of them, mate, and I'm going to be miserable.
Okay, so right, as soon as we start setup, it'll be on the clock. So
1 hour 15 each.
My scout's value is only 3.
Mine's 10, sir. So you need an 8, 9 to
13.
Play 16, so I win.
Which table side do you want?
I can't be asked moving, sir. Right. I'm trapped in here.
So your scouts are going to set up on the clock. Ready, steady, go.
Right, so I'm going to set up my counts. I haven't even got a tape measure, so we're going to be sharing. That's going to be interesting. I spent all my time prepping the IT. I'm not prepping lists or armies or anything. That's a good idea. So I'm just setting up my 20cm deployment because I know this is a 6x4 table, unlike the GW grass one that I have. So we can assume that there's 80 centimeters between, and then I'll grab my harpies. Are you setting up your dark riders as well as part of that scout? I guess.
Yes, it's your scouts and harpies. Yeah,
and the manticore.
That's right.
So I'll hide my little harpies. It was a little beep beep. I don't know what a little beep beep was there. But we'll set up the harpies, try and keep them out of his range of his guys, because his guys are much better than my guys. And then we need dark riders. They're going to have a really good game, these guys, with their precision short range shooting.
Both these armies are mine. So Barry is playing a bit blind. Didn't design the army list.
But it was painted, and they were both painted by Simon, so that was a good reason to use them. And the manticore, he can go here at the front, and that's me done on time and passed the ball.
So I've only got the carrion as my scouts, quite simple, and they'll be back centre here. Barry's.
Okay, so we're gonna have to what would we use as an artillery brigade? We're definitely gonna have these fellas in there. On the artillery brigade, but what else we're going to put in the artillery brigade? A couple of crossbows, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
They seem decent. So we've built an artillery brigade of the bolt throwers, repeat bolt thrower jobbies, and crossbows. So they'll be very good on the stand and shoot. I wouldn't imagine anything's going to come and try and charge these. Well, anything light.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because that's
it's a lot of firepower coming in.
They shoot properly, don't they?
Yeah, they shoot properly.
So 246, that's 12, and another 12, 24 shots.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. That will sting, sir. That's a McStingy. We'll put the cold ones
No,
next.
they only get one attack when they shoot.
Yeah, damn them.
Charging enemy.
Yeah, damn. This is the first time I've played Dark Elves, I think. With Dark Elves.
Oh, just something, listeners. These are your normal Dark Elf Tomb King armies. There is a change though. Folks on the Warmaster Rules Committee, bolt throwers have been upgraded to hit harder from the start. They do 2 shots instead of 1 basic. That's one of the rules changes.
Oh, your bolt throwers.
Yeah, my bolt throwers. I don't think there's any others, is there, for Dark Elves or Tomb Kings? Yeah, it's in rules changes to go over.
Stone thrower can shoot blind.
Oh yeah, and the bone throwers can shoot blind if they need to. But for Dark Elves, I don't think there was anything we changed.
No, I don't think so actually.
No, they were like pretty solid. Mm. You did question about the magic item, like banning it for them.
Not banning it. Well, for them in particular. But you're not using it.
So no, I don't need it.
We'll see how much I regret not having it. So we built an infantry brigade. We're going to put witch elves in the middle, and for now, what have we got? Some shooters on the front. They're literally going to do shag all in this game.
Shag all,
because his stuff really doesn't care about getting shot up a little bit.
Oh, something I'm going to show the camera. I'll return it back to its stand. I'll use the bases to mark it out. Is that it's just a little tidbit for like neat play? Is how we mark out the turns and breakpoint as we go along, and it is an idea we nicked from Jim. But like
Jim and Sage.
Just showing the viewers here. If I turn it down that way.
The Hydra Brigade.
There you have the turn marker and Barry's breakpoint on the left, mine on the right, and we just keep that tracking as we go along.
Can it Brigade?
What?
The Hydra.
Hang on, 1 sec. Back to view. Yeah, cool. The Hydra. No, not with nothing.
Not with nothing, never, mate.
Not with nothing ever.
So this is the General. Hello, General. Yep. You might see him floating around. We'll stick him over here. We've got a hero over here, and we have Wizardo, who can control the backfield. So these 2 here. General in the middle. You over here. Diddly diddly. Diddly diddly. That'll do.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so that took. I'm 5 minutes in so far with deployment. So it's important to keep the deployment quick because you'll run out of time later on because you pissed about too much at the beginning.
Okay, so I'm thinking I've got a hill here, here that I can base my artillery off. That would be a good place for my artillery to get to. I have the range of this game. I have longer artillery in my my bone throwers there. So if I can dictate the pace range of the game, I can hurt Barry at distance while like him off. There will be random sounds of builders going on next door because on the other side of the wall a porch is getting put in.
A baby-friendly porch, obviously.
Baby-friendly porch. That's got to be done.
It's got to be done. Has to be done now.
Has to be done now. Perfect time to do this.
Just around the due date, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
You just leave the builders to carry on while you go and give birth.
Exactly.
Give him a set of keys. Say, don't worry, fella.
Help yourself.
So, Paul's... that is interesting, isn't it? Have we moved the camera forward? Because now I can't see your deployment at all.
Well, no, I just marked it with these bases here.
Oh,
move it back if you like.
So, let's see if we can...
Oh, yeah, they're in front of there. Yeah, there we go. There's going to be some hand movements. It has to be.
Right, I can just about say... Oh, I've deployed some of my stuff off the...
well, you get to
I'll move them in.
Hand cam it.
Hand cam it. So.
Okay, so I've got a centre hill, which would be quite nice. I've also got a hill woods here, which would be good for infantry to get in. That's Barry's setup. Okay, so that gets the core of my army down. Then I need to more attacking infantry brigade. Okay, so looking at what Barry's set up here, I've got to start like choosing the matchups I want because it's all the game's really about the matchups I want to engage. Opposite these guys here, which is mostly Dark Elf infantry, I think my infantry will have a better shot at cracking at them. So I'm going to set up opposite there a more attacking Tomb King infantry brigade to go up against it. I'll try with the bone giants in the middle because it looks cool.
And they can brigade
Yes.
those giants. Unlike normal giants.
Yeah, because they're dead.
Because they're well-behaved giants.
Then opposite his massive cavalry here, which is a little off shot, but we'll show you. I'm going to set up mine.
I will deliberately bring them into
No,
the middle of the table. No, I will. I'll bring them into the middle of the table. I want them to get on camera. So we won't play in this corner here. I'll try and play over here. You have to make some concessions to the camera, sir. So Paul didn't know anything about the fact we were recording today.
Yeah.
So I didn't think to ask him whether or not his extension was finished.
Well, it had. I mean, your wife's working at home, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to hand cam this stuff here. So this is my setup of my battle line going down here, etc. Here I've got just down here, got my cavalry in the front, my chariots behind with a sphinx. That's going to take on the opposite of Barry's wing over there, hopefully. In the centre here, I'm like idea of getting onto this hill. I've got a ranged brigade in front with the artillery behind. That'll hopefully overlap the hill, and the artillery will be here. Then here, with my limit of my camera extension going, is I've got my lovely model I use for Nagash. I can't remember which range of models he came from, but he looks awesome.
Forge Worldy.
I know, I can't remember. Yeah, he was a random run by, and this all infantry brigade here is going to try to take the woods here and then fight on Barry's stuff over there. Anyway, let's get the turns going, and I'll hand cam anything I think of importance in my turn. So first turn, Barry.
Yeah. So I get a
4.
I get a 6.
Your choice.
Because I actually rolled my dice on the table so they can see them rather than in a corner.
Well, you're not going to pick up that, are they?
That's a 6. Look, they can see it's a 6.
Shut up and just get on with it. You want first or second?
I always go first.
So,
God damn it.
You.
God damn it. Right, so, yeah. So
stop acting up just because someone's watching.
We're allowed to act up when somebody's watching. This hero over here is going to order this brigade on a. We use the +1 for the first turn.
So this is all Warmaster Revolution. So prepared deployment. Characters are at +1 command for the first order of the game.
So he's on a 9, and I roll a 12. Brilliant, which means he's dead. Which means he's dead. That's fantastic.
No.
Because it's all right because I brought the 30-point magic item that allows him to pass.
Go on, I'll let you.
No, the rules. So this fella, my hero, died on his very first order.
That's never happened for me.
And now I'm in a world of shit because now I've got one more hero, a sorcerer, and my general. Does he still suffer the blunder, or is that enough pain?
That's enough pain instead of blunder.
So, well, thank fuck for that. Okay. So that leaves my sorceress next, and she will order nothing. My second hero on a 9 will order.
That's your general. Second.
Oh no, this is my
that's
hero.
a hero. That's your hero. Yeah.
My hero on a 9 will order the artillery brigade. Yes, an 8.
Almost saw a 3.
You cannot make this shit up, sir. You cannot make it up.
That's good TV.
It's like there is no way I would build a Dark Elf list without that magic item. Because
it's never happened for me.
It does double work for the Dark Elves. It gives you a free passed order, which is good. Because you failed an order, now you get it passed. Plus, it's such a killing a character, which was 80 points, Dan. In fact, it's more than that, because he's probably got a sword with him. No, he's only 80 points. Brilliant, 80 points. Okay, we'll try him again on a second order with your 7. And he gets a 6. Hey! So that's a little bit of luck. So how far do we want to go? We could try and defend. So we're going to try and put the shooters on the front. Oh, no, we can shoot over the top of them, can't we? So we'll do that. We'll put the shooters on the front.
Shooters on the front.
Get them shooters on the front, boy. And we'll get the bolt throwers on behind. Okay, that'll do all right, I think. To anything coming within 40.
Very nice.
Very nice. Well done, Manticore hero. You can't order that brigade because it's a bit too far away. We don't want to order these yet. So I will order. Go to General already. And General will order the Infantry Brigade on an 11.
Yeah.
Where are we going to go with the infantry? We're going to try and come into camera shot for a start. So, now I didn't build my brigades in the best of ways because I need to.
Well, it's not a podcast, is it? What are we calling? What is it? Not you. What is it? A video cast? Is it? What, YouTube? A battle report. How are we describing this? Because we've been podcasting, but what are we calling this now?
It's a YouTube battle report, isn't it?
YouTube battle report. Yeah.
So I'm just going to rebuild this. I'll move it back so I don't cheat, and I will order them again on a 9. Because these, what are they called? The guys on the front, witch elves.
Oh, what?
I've moved the witch elves.
Witch elves, yeah.
They, if anything, can take the pounding. It's them, I guess, because they won't be driven back and they're going to charge anyway. So let's get them up the field. We'll go this way. So 20 to here. And then finally, he will order the Dark Elf cavalry units on my general on a 10. Yay! Now, how brave do I go? Because the shooters really don't do very much in this game, unfortunately. So I'm going to set them up behind my infantry. Okie dokie. Oh, we might as well throw an order at with -2 at the Hydra. Yay!
Yep.
Could be in leadership 10, and that's a monster set moves 20.
Yes, it does.
Throw another order at it, so it's -3. That'd be a 7.
Nope.
No. Well, you didn't kill anything. So now we need to reorg. So, what's the sorceress doing in this list?
It's got a couple of mostly offensive spells. Yeah, being Dark Elves.
Oh, we've got a Black Horror range 50. That might be worth. We've got no Ring of Magic now. Nope. So we're going to set up 50 away from one of his bolt throwers and hope for a 6-up on his rocky lobber things. And then we got, we've only got 2 coming here. Right, you fella, gonna have to deal with this brigade. Don't do the same as your mate. And General McStuffin is going to go up the front here and deal with everything else. Okay, so we've got 1 spell on a 6-up, targeting the right hand.
Yep.
Whatever it's called, rock lobber thing. Just gonna keep rolling. Skill to a 6. Nah, fucking 1. And that's it. It took 6 minutes.
Okay, so my turn's on. I've already dictated my intentions for the first turn, so I'll just crack on and do it. I'll remind myself of my character's commands. I'm looking at 9s and 8s, but I have +1s for the first turn. So here we go. First of all, the Leech Priest here is going to try and order the Sphinx forward, and he does it.
You'll just have to assume that Paul says he does it when he does it because he's got his
They
little
can't
tray.
see your dice anyway.
They did. They saw every roll.
You want my tray over there?
I
You
think
can't see it if it's in this tray over here, can
Stick it here.
Stick it there.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's not even.
There you go.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So he's then going to try and order the cavalry, which are behind on a 8 because it's not his first order. They will shove forward as well, and they will keep in a line with the Sphinxy here. New Leech Priest behind will try and order the chariots forward on a 9 because it's a first order. Does it only just? And they'll go to here behind. This Leech Priest will try and order the infantry brigade in the centre on a 9. He pulls that off, but I've got to keep the brigades within 20 because that's all the command. I'm going to want a second order, and that's all the command distance he has. So they can't go fully forward. Bit of a problem of the old Tomb Kings is the lack of command they have for distance. He's going to try a second order on a 7 to get on the other side of the hill, which works. Great. So I can set up in defence of my hill now, and I can get fully beyond it as well, which is lovely.
So now we've got a nice target to go and try and kill, hopefully.
Right, blocks off the hill quite nicely. He will then try and order the artillery brigade forward on an AR. Failed order means they get half-pace move.
5 centimetres.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
Is it within... It is still within blind shooting range.
Blind shooting range, at least. So... wrong way around. I've set those characters up. Nagash is going to have to order that lot forward.
Gosh.
10, only just.
You have to say, at least with that, like, Nagash. Lord of Dead.
He will then try and order the infantry brigade behind. He gets a failed order because they've got bone giants and they can only get a -1 with an unleash piece. So made my own mistake there. There's a failed order.
Ew. Keep it up, sir. Keep it up.
So that was a mistake by me. Never mind. So then I'll do my character movements around. So I'll take that away now. The important thing is going to be the artillery. Oh,
that's a good wobble.
The world shakes there.
There's a disturbance in the force.
I thought I felt for a long time. Like it.
So we're already at the end of turn 1, and including turn 1 and deployment, we've spent, well, that's 20 minutes, I guess.
So shooting, I have these are in range, and they'll unload at these witch elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, witch elves have very, very good armour.
Yeah, they don't have any armour.
Yes. But they're going to get shot by these guys and then the rock robbers.
So these 2 units fire on the witch elves, hitting on 4s. Oh, 1!
Bang!
Okay, that was awful.
Rock robbers.
Yeah, the only thing left is the rock robbers who have range 60. They're going to have to fire blind. That's all the time. So they got 6 dice themselves, but they're only getting hit on 6s. And they have nothing else. So 1 dice drive back. Witch elves can't be driven back. That's that.
The power of shooting in this game.
Just to quickly talk through my turn there. So we have these are my right wings going forward to face off against Barry's over there. I've managed to get to the other side of the table. We're all good with this stuff, which is nice. But I messed up the orders to get the artillery. I wanted the artillery here. Didn't matter. Didn't have. And they going forward slowly. You know, this thing about the Tomb King army is that it doesn't advance that quickly because they're limited on how far they can chuck their commands about. Never mind. I don't have any spells that are worth casting right now. So I do have. No, less one to charge. Doom and Despair, that's it.
Doom and Despair.
Range 60. So, do have some to cast. So, this Lich Priest is going to try and Doom and Despair that unit. Yep. So,
this is an integral part of Tomb King's play.
Try and Doom and Despair that unit. No. The Tomb King isn't a spellcaster, is he? No, he's not. He's not.
4's enough, mate, I find.
He'll try and Doom and Despair the Witch Elves. No. And at the back here, 60. Yeah, he'll try and Doom and Despair the Witch Elves as well. No.
Okay.
Your turn.
Right, yeah.
6-minute turn.
Okay, so it was that could have been more painful. So I'm quite happy. I've only lost 1 unit of cold ones.
No, it's hexed. You haven't lost them.
What they needed to do this turn was charge something.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that. So they're lost for me this turn. It will rely a lot on my Leadership 10 General to get a lot of battles. So I want to get these guys here into here. And I wouldn't get these guys here over there. But now they're going to be overmatched a little bit. But maybe we'll have to throw in our Manticore. That'll be. It doesn't really do enough, does it? Because they don't suffer terror. So let's home back our birdies. We need a 5 on this dice roll in order to set up a potential charge. Oh, goddamn! I said goddamn. So the idea there was to move the harpies to my sorceress and then hit his birds. But I know the distance was 110 because I measured it. So now I've got 100 threat.
And they can only, because in Revolution they can only charge 60 centimeters.
So what can we do? We can go.
Who's the character they're homing back to?
This one.
So straight line them towards them.
40. Oh,
So you can go further, so it'll have to be to the side there.
Okay, so we've got 40 to there.
In column around him.
Column?
Well, I reform around him.
Oh. As long as that's within 20, that could potentially give us a shot at something. Because we could maybe try and take on his artillery brigade, because they've got to go for something, because these guys are shit in this matchup. They're pretty bad in most matchups, but in this matchup,
this one, they're worse.
well, you're not bothering throwing them behind enemy lines to try and disrupt leadership, because they don't care.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the first order, to try and get those guys into the artillery brigade. It's an improved artillery brigade now, because they're going to do 8 shots on the way in, where they only used to do 4. Yes. But it still gives them something to do, so that's what they're going to do. So we'll do that first. We need a sorceress is an 8.
Yep.
And we get 8! Way! So in we go. You want to shoot me up, sir?
So what are you charging?
I'm going to charge whatever I can see on this side and then form up around it.
Okay, so move the stands first.
So I can see that. Wait, if we charge this guy, they go across anyway.
Yeah.
So he's going to go.
It's a 2. 2, 4, 6, 8 shots at them. Bone throw. So stone throws won't get to shoot.
No, that's what I'm hoping to take out.
So that's only 2 hits.
Okay.
Wow.
So 2 wounds on those. They've done a decent job. Well done them. They might actually take some stuff out because they get 12 attacks, don't they?
Yeah.
And you don't have any attacks?
No, we have minimum ones.
Oh, we've gone back
1,
to
2,
minimum
3, 4, 5, 6 attacks.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe they'll terrify you now. No, you still get minimum 1 even terror. And you don't suffer terror. So let's not do that. So this little lady here is finished, I think. Manticore on the unit here on an 8. On the brigade, sorry, on an 8. Fails again. Well done, fella.
Halfway smooth.
Not as bad as your mate. This brigade's already cost me 1 hero. And it happens often with armies like High Elves, Dark Elves. We're already on the general. It's been like 2 orders. Come on, general! Right, so we will start with the most important battle, which is probably here. So we're going to be 10-8. So order on a 10. Ooh, on a fucking just.
Is it over 20?
Yeah.
No, it's in the order distance.
Oh, no, because they're in line.
Yeah.
So we're going to split up at range 20 now. So we're at 20. And I want it exactly at 20 so they go in a straight line. Exactly at 20, so 10, 8. If I fail this, it's probably bad news for the game. Oh, mon Dieu! I'm shagged! Okay, well, at least the hex is gone. Mon Dieu! Right, shooting. We've got Fang Owl shooting. Oh, man, alive. Go on, lady. What can we kill with that 6-up spell? We can shoot into combat. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Have you got the spell scroll?
No.
Oh, my God. Can she get in and do this and get back? Oh my God. Oh my Goddy God.
Dangerous.
It's probably too dangerous. So she's gonna 6 up the spell 50 centimeters. And try and kill those birds. Okay, so God, you didn't do anything, did you? Right, okay. So 6 up to Dominion. Is it called Dominion? Black Horror on the birds.
Yep.
Mule. Still no shooting. I don't think.
Bolt out?
No, I don't think so. I think it's still.
No, I don't think you blocked them. Yeah. So
You
okay.
can shoot over them. Oh yeah.
Right, combat. So
eight
where are you
attacks.
directing attacks, etc.?
Forward, sir.
Well, there's different choices.
So no, I think we're still playing majority forward, aren't we?
Yeah, majority. Yeah.
So he's got to go here.
Yep.
He goes here. He goes here.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So on this one first.
4 attacks. 2.
2. Yep. There's 2 different
Yeah.
targets.
So the guy on the right need 2 hits here. Piss.
1.
Guy on the left. 3 hits. That's better.
Okay.
What's that? 6.
6. So 1, 2, 3, 6 attacks back.
Now, if Paul gets 3 or less, I take out the whole brigade.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've done 2, so I need to do 4 wounds. Ooh. Oh, that's it.
So he gets 2 wounds.
Which is 2 wounds, 2 saves. 2 saves.
Oh, do I have saves? Don't fake it.
So, but they get locked off.
So that was a big win for me because I was in a lot of pain here.
Yeah, that was not good for me statistically.
So I've now lost a stand and got 1 left on him. But I took out 4 units.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And they've got to go. But if I go forward, I only get 4 attacks and you get 6 back. That's how shit the world is now for flyers pursuing. But we might freak. They ain't gonna do shit otherwise. They're just gonna get eaten by your birds. So I'll chuck them into your birds.
Okay.
And do 4 attacks.
Yep.
I hit with 2.
2 saves from me. Both failed.
6 attacks back.
2, 3.
I've already spiked once, so.
4 hits back.
Oh, this looks bad.
3 wounds. So
might as well pursue me, I guess.
I win by 1, dropping you off. I'll come forward. So now it's 3, 6, 9 attacks for me. 4 hits. Kills you off. Your 2 attacks back. You get a wound. You've taken a stand.
Well, that would be helpful.
1.
Fail, you bastard.
Yeah.
Okay, so well done, Harpies. You can now go and have a good rest.
Okay.
And I'll swap the clock over.
So that was really bad play. I mean, bad play by me is I didn't protect the artillery brigade well enough. Though statistically, they should have easily survived that harpy charge. But that, like such is luck of the dice. I shouldn't. But I should have had it guarded better. But equally, if I'd ordered them better, they'd have been on the defended on the hill. That would have really nailed it. Anyway, lots of problems. So what I want to do now is I don't have the ranged engagement. I've got to try and take this on, but I'm behind on break. So catching characters might be a method. Where could that?
I think I left them to the dark ones. Cold ones.
Could go up to the cold ones. So I've got to be clever about how I go about this. Okay. So first up, I'm going to home back these guys because they're over 20. Oh no, they're within 20 of a character, so they can't home back. So we will go with. They can't read that, can they?
Yeah, I think so.
This Leech Priest will try and order on. Got it right? This Leech Priest will try and order on these cavalry on an 8, which it does. They will need to get into your flank. Have I got that? Oh, yeah, we do. Right. So I want to be in his flank here. So with a move of 30, I can easily get into his flank. So that will be stand there. Form up around. Here. So I'm going to try and flank this unit in here. I'm going to pull that order off on a 7. Passes. So this unit will charge into them like that. Go like that actually. And this one will go in. This will be interesting what I choose to do, where it comes into here. So this unit's going to move. This unit's going to move 15 forward to touch the general.
So it's not charging?
No, not charging.
Okay. So I will go 30 from the general, and I will go. Where will I go? I'll go to this unit here.
Yeah. So the reason I've done that is just to push his command distances back. So hopefully I'm now having to play the odds a bit. And with his general back here, I mean, command distances where he needs to go. And they've only got 5 left, so they will just come 5 out to
15.
his side. Oh, yeah, so 15 left. So they will move 15 to a side here. That way, if he comes after those cavalry there, it's taking the fight away from the centre here, if he chooses to commit stuff over that side. That Leech Priest will then try and order the Sphinx behind, which he fails, and that just moves it forward 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's done. Just put a note behind there. This Leech Priest will try and order the Chariots forward, which he does, the first order, and they will come steamrollering up to here. So, ooh, get 1 and 1 there. I'm thinking about a charge here, but I think what's going to be better is it's going to have to come in 3 orders to be out of 30 to begin with. Out of 30 of his being charged by his. Yep. And then try and second order them on a 7.
7.
Just angle them so they've got their flanks covered. Yep. So they're going to come forward now into potential threat range. So, and they've got bows, so they might, even if they fail this order, they can at least fire.
They are pretty good.
Yep. Yep, they're in distance to take orders, etc.
Yeah, so 6
charges. So this will send them in on a 6. And what I'm going to do is, if they work, they're going to attack Barry's cold ones here. Passes.
Whee!
So this unit attack that unit, that unit attack that unit.
Fine.
So like that.
Okay, this is a meaty fight.
That's going to matter. He could, of course, they'll order something else. So. That's all firing at that. They're in column, aren't they? So firing at that unit.
No, they're in line.
Yeah, so I mean, everything fires at them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're set. They're in the right position. Okay, so he's done. So far, so good. This character is then going to try and order this brigade so they can help shoot here. Does that on an 8, which he does, and they will come in now as a wing like that. And I will close the door effectively to make 1 unbroken line of infantry here. So he can't get through me to the other side easily.
Through him.
Then he's done this one back here. We'll try and order the more attacky artillery infantry, which he does on the first order. That was shoved forward.
2 bone giants is brave, isn't it?
Yep. Then try and send them forward again, which he does, shoving them around the flank here. Woods will affect my command, so I want to stay out of the woods for this turn. I don't know the point only being half in it. And I'm now out of command distance for them. So they are stuck. And in fact, just to look neat, I'll bring them back.
Neatness is important.
Neatness is important. And then I've got a line running here. Nagash will try and order the carrion and neg 1 because of a casualty. So he's going to do that on an 8. Passes that. They get to go forward. Where should they go?
They can move 100 when they're not charging.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to try a dirty tactic here. Land here. So they cover the back of that unit, and they will be. What are they going to attack next turn? They're probably going to. They're going to get scarpered, whatever happens.
They don't have initiative.
Yeah. No, as in what will attack them.
Oh.
So I will have them facing like that. So they're going to be a centimetre off that unit of cold ones.
Dark ones have 360 shooting?
I think so, but yeah. So what I've done here is I've placed them. I'll hand cam that at the end of the turn. So movement. So that's all my movement. Oh, the movement done. I'll just do orders. So to raise some dead.
Well, we have a dispel scroll. It will be on the first raised dead because we don't like no raised dead. Mama don't like no raised dead.
Okay, so just to hand cam the end of my movement phase there. So what we've got in here is we've got a charge of my chariots against Barry. So my chariots against Barry's Cold One Knights. I blocked one of the movement with the carrion. So if as long as I win, that unit will drop, which is good. And that's Barry's heavy punch here. I've got a unit of cavalry off to the side here for another turn. I've managed to hit the flank here, which is of his unit, which is nice, and I've formed an unbroken line of infantry there, which all of this stuff will start shooting at him here. The characters are placed, because I have no initiative with the undead, the characters are placed where a potential move to the next turn. I've got the Sphinx back here. It'd be better if that was forward. I'd rather that was taking charges, but because Barry's like taking out my artillery brigade now, I can't hang back. I've got to play more aggressive than I'd perhaps want to with the Tomb Kings. So we'll do some combats. Right, and shooting. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots at them.
Okay, it's going to sting,
No.
but they are spearmen.
3, 6, 9, 12. Really, I should have rolled them one after the other in case I wipe them out, but that's really unlikely, so I'll just roll them all together. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits. Now I've got 5 up save. We make, so we lose a stand, 3 wounds. So stick that there.
I would. Where's my artillery go?
Gone, sir.
Then spells. So we're going to try this guy's going to try a raise dead here, and he raises said dead on a 5+.
5+, sir, is the number.
Nope. This one will try a raise dead here.
Okay. The spell scroll's still awaiting.
No, this guy will try a raise dead here as well. 50. Oh, sorry, no, it's 30. Whoa, back up. Okay, so no, instead he will cast. I hate when you have your guys the wrong way around.
Not my guys, your guys, sir.
Yeah, you just do that to spite me. So he's going to do a Doom and Despair on this unit here. That's cast. Do you want to dispel that?
No, sorry, Bob. It's not a raised dead. So I'm worried.
And this guy will try a. He hasn't really got anything to cast, so I'll leave him. So okay. Still got this. And then we have 3 dice strike back for them.
6.
They are confused.
Better stay where they are, fella.
So.
Because the 6 means they're confused, there's no point moving.
These little gems will be handy for that. So
we've got hexed and a confused.
Which is quite nice. And we have combat, and we're going to do this cavalry in the flank first.
Okie dokie.
So should we move the camera a little closer for that?
But don't go too close, otherwise we won't see it.
So,
there it is.
Yeah, so it's this fight here we're working. Okay. So first of all, this unit of cavalry attacks. They got to fight forward. So they're going to put. They only got 2 attacks each, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got 6 attacks. You got 9 attacks.
Oh man, skeleton cavalry are crap. Right.
They're
Okay.
not crap.
So these 2 stands fight them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 4s. They land 3 hits on the Witch Elves.
On the Witch, no saves to them. So that's 3 wounds.
And then 1 stand of cavalry against the archers behind. Get 1 hit.
They have a 6 up, I believe.
And
no save. Okay, so we got 4 wounds, which isn't terrible considering where we are.
Yeah.
Witch Elves attack with 4, don't they?
Yeah, they've got 5 basics. You're going to have 5, 6, 7 back.
6.
5. Well, no, 4 from the. Yeah, 6. Sorry, 6. You're right.
So 6, we're on 4. So a nice spike here. We could do well. Oh, that's a 5!
4, 5.
They've got 5 up save though. They're not
5
shit.
plus. I save 2, so I take 3. That's not really good for me. Can you? I'll use dice since it picks up quicker, doesn't it? On the
Okay, so you win by 1.
So basically my total score is 4. He gets 3. There's no support because it's flat. I'm only going to win with 1. 1 divided by 2 is 1. So it goes back a centimetre.
Now, these guys are already confused.
Die first. Yeah. So he's going to have to make way.
So I will move back 1 centimetre this way.
You can. It's only going to be that unit, Barry, because it's in that line. Yeah. So now we roll for confusion, for potential confusion for these 2 units.
Okay, so this guy
so
here.
I'll roll. They are not confused. The other unit is not confused.
And then you lose a stand, sir.
Sadly, I do lose a stand there, and I will push up for the second round of combat. That clears away, and that's our start of our combat state. And this turn.
So you're doing 6 attacks, 3 on each.
Yeah. So 3 attacks on the Witch Elves, getting 2 hits.
No saves to them, fellas.
So marker 2. 3 attacks on the archers, 2 hits on them.
No,
that's good for me. That's 4. Barry hicks back with 6.
So I am facing 4. Which is probably going to lose it. Oh! That's a 6!
6 hits. Awesome. And I'm not wiped out.
Just 5 wounds.
5 wounds. So 5 plays 4. I lose by 1. So I lose a stand, first of all, and I go back 1. I'm carrying 2 wounds. Barry can't pursue me because I'm cavalry. So that's going to blank the combat out now. He does lose a stand from that infantry brigade. So there we go. I get knocked half a point as well because I'm down to 1 stand on a unit, which is a revolution rule. So I'm now only got 6.5 break left. And Barry can make an advance move.
Now I can't go in front of the line of combat.
So he can't go any further forward in this direction, but he can go anywhere here, whatever he likes.
Right, so I'm going to try some shenanigans, because shenanigans is always fun.
Yep.
So 3d6.
So he's making a total move of 9 to 11, 12.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do what Paul did, but we're going to do it in reverse.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move these archers to here.
That's not good.
So the only guys that we can't go forward to that line. So this guy is the only guy that can potentially survive.
As long as I win.
I've got 4 up armor and 4 attacks in the front because they're cold ones. And these guys are going to set up a charge into the flank of this.
But I do get to reform at the end of the combat.
No. No reform.
Oh,
anymore.
reform. Well, yeah, it can't be helped. Yeah.
There's no...
It's a distance.
Shit.
Shit.
So I'll see if we can even... I think that's probably a flank, but we will look on the flankometer of justice.
Majority?
Lovely. Yeah. Oh, bye-bye.
Right. I could have gone better.
So we're up to here now.
So now we're going to do... this fight here, which matters all the more. So, okay. So what we have here is we have my chariots charged into his Cold War Knights. I've blocked one of their exits, so that gets 1 unit. Now, because of that combat went so drastically wrong there, now Barry's
they don't have punch. See?
Now Barry's put his infantry here. So if he wins, there goes my stuff, because 5 stands at least are blocked by here. Right, let's do it. Okay, so my chariots are going to have 5 attacks on the charge, because they're 3 basic, 1 charge.
So 15-15.
15-15. So I'll just get my dice together.
Now we need some 4 up armor, 11.
10, 15. And I really need this.
But I do have 12 attacks back each and higher armor.
Really need this to work. So this is on the right. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits.
9's pretty good. 4, 8, 9. This is a big turn of combat, this one. You can't see my little bow.
No, it's just the accounts. It's just watching the
Okay, right. Oh, so we save. We lose 4.
4.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Okay.
4 attacks. Oh, sorry. I mean, 15
attacks
on the other unit.
So I'll put that on that
Yep.
side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on them.
So slightly above average on both sets. So 8, and we get and we lose 4 again. Okay.
Okay, so
not beyond the realms.
he needs 8 to live, 9 to totally nerf me. So it's gonna be 4.
So I'm
12
going to
attacks
go.
on each.
Yeah, I'm going to go on this side. 12. I need some good rolls. That's not
4.
it. That's not it.
Saves of 5+. I pull off 1, so I got 3 wounds.
Oh, now we need to spike back here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I'm 1 down. You bastard! Oh, no, it's not good either. So that's 6.
6.
And we need 5. Only 5.
Come on. 5.
Ah! That's a draw.
So 8 apiece. Oh.
Mon Dieu!
Right, so it's a draw, so there's no more combat, so I'm going to lose that stand. And
we're all losing a stand. It's very even.
We roll off to see who moves first.
So I roll a 3.
3, 4, you can move first.
But interestingly, you can only go... He can only go this way, and I can only go this way. But you can move along the line.
Yeah.
So what I may do is attempt to take out these guys. Might do. Okay, so I'm going to roll 3d6 to see what I get. I get 8. So if we went 8 and 20, well, they could get in there. 8. So I could get 1 unit in, but we're going to go this way anyway, I think. I think it's sensible. So 8. You can move them separately if you want to move.
Basically, you move a stand and then reform the unit, so around that stand.
So he's going to do the old icky shuffle. We're going to take out these carrion, I think, for the other unit. And we're going to do that by moving 8 and turning and hitting them in the arse. So
my reform move, I get a total of 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to probably pull back around here, back in this way. So we'll put that back now. That did not work. Okay.
The thing I found from my limited experience with and against Tomb Kings is that they have to go in en masse.
Yeah. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Best thing I can... Oh, Christ. There's no good options.
Well, these aren't doing anything.
No, I know, but you have the turn next. So I think the best thing I can do is simply move my stuff to take this charge here at an angle. And see what happens. Yeah. Well, I can't go further forward, so it's going to have to be like that. Not good. Not good at all. So what I wanted is... I wanted to break those units, obviously. I didn't want to draw. At least I didn't lose everything, but I kind of needed that combat to win. Anyway, Barry's turn.
So there's 2 units here, 1 here, 1 here.
That's right. Yeah, two units of 2.
So if I do charge in, it costs me 4 shots, but I do hit relatively hard. So anyway, initiative, sir. That's the most important thing in this phase.
So what are you thinking this turn, Barry?
What I'm thinking is the birds are gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that will be a literal miracle if they survive that combat. These are gone.
Yeah.
So that's 2. It's over here. The game's pretty much... this...
I think it's sewn up. Right.
Well, I don't know if it's sewn up, but it's certainly precarious now for the old 2 kings. Okay, so we're on the clock. It's moving. Right, so these cold ones are going to charge the birds. So they get 2 rounds of combat. Their birds cannot survive that, and there's stuff in the way, potentially. Yep. So even without the stuff in the way, I don't think they could survive that. These guys are going to charge here.
Yep. I forgot about the no reform.
And they're going to take infantry support with them.
So that's a new Warmaster Revolution rule, is taking
stings, man.
Yeah.
Really,
makes infantry better. Yeah.
It really stings,
plus,
though.
Because they're charging cavalry in the flank here, even if I'm alive, you'll get to chase me once.
Which you won't be, because I think they're doing like... aren't they doing 12 attacks?
Yeah. Yeah, which elves? I shouldn't be alive now. Well, I might be.
No, you never know. So we got interesting stuff over here. I think if we go in here, we have to go in heavy. So it would be a case of chuck it all in. So we charge as a unit still. So these guys here will charge here.
So I do 4 shots against them. Oh, 3 hits.
Okay, we need some cold one loving.
Oh, just 1.
Okay, these guys 4 or 5 or 6.
They've got 6 armor.
6. So we're going to take at least 1 shot going in, but I'm probably going to do it. So these guys are going to go into here.
1 shot against them. Hits.
6 up. Ah! Bonjour! And then now this is a freebie, so these are going to go. It's only 1 stand
Again,
here.
That's a change of Revolution in that you can come corner to corner.
Can
you used to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what this has done is if he did this fight first, it's actually blocked their advance into the flank of them because these are here. But there we go.
But because I can now charge corner here, there was no option for me to try and charge here because I can't do it anymore.
Because that is your legal target is your closest target. Yeah, it's in the one you must go for. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure my cold ones can deal with those.
Oh yeah, they're quite easy.
Right, so now we need to try and work on this side where our heroes have done shag all. So if somehow we manage to get 4 off you, 1, 2, 3, 4 this turn.
4. That would drop me down to 3, breakpoint 3.
3, okay. We should be able to pick 3 off.
I mean, you could just do that by smashing your stuff into me.
Well, the infantry's the problem, isn't it? I'm taking away punchy stuff.
Yeah.
So the infantry's fucking rubbish for 2, but it has to be because that's how they work. So we've got this brigade and this guy will be this hero. General McStuffin's got a unit here. You can bring up.
Just forgotten about.
We're protecting the birds. And the infantry artillery brigade, which have done nothing, but may well come down and shoot something this turn because they'd only need one order to try and find a legitimate target over here for at least the artillery. Although we can't kill them because they're very, very, very resilient to shooting, Tomb Kings, you can damage them up so they're harder to order. Yeah. And over a couple of turns of shooting, you can take them away.
You could drive them back so they just
can't drive them back.
Yeah, they can be driven.
No, drive back.
Oh no, drive. No, it's a cool rule, isn't it? Yeah.
so over a couple of turns, you can.
It's from when you play lots of armies. It's like, what? Oh yeah. Hey.
Right. So, how much work can Mr. Hydra do on his own? He can't take on an infantry brigade. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm going to order the Hydra with this Manticore hero on 8.
Yay!
And he can move 20.
Yes, he can.
So I don't want to put him in getting shot up range.
That's the Manticore.
Oh yeah, this guy here. So I'll put him like here. That's my, what can I call him? A sweeper. And then I'm going to order the infantry brigade on an 8. Yay! In an ideal world, I'll get in those woods. So stay 20 away. You have to get out of the way, fella. Because we could have a bit of chargy shenanigans coming there. So it'll be a 7 in the woods. Because Tomb Kings are pretty hard, but the bow giants can't go in the wood.
No, they're monsters. Yeah.
And they're pretty. They can't really deal with stuff in woods. Tomb Kings. So 7.
Oh, double 1.
God damn! It's all coming up dark, Elf. After that first roll. All right, so we'll get the shooters here. I might change formation.
This is looking pretty bad for Tomb Kings now.
It was going so well.
Yeah, it was, but anyway, salient points learned.
We're going to go from. He ain't going to come out fucking that, are you, realistically? So we will do. We'll put them there. Facing backwards.
The right way.
No, they're facing towards me. These guys.
Okay, they want to face towards you.
They do. Just those. So anything else that's facing the wrong way is an accident.
An unintentional, unless it's advantage for me, I'll use it.
Okay. So something like that.
Barry's a whack player.
They can all shoot. Right, good. You've run out of targets. I keep going, run out of targets. How is this possible? So they can't.
They can't charge,
but they can still move.
They can still move. Yeah, they're doom and despair. They can. Yeah, they just can't charge or pursue.
So he's going to take just these guys because these are dead now. They're just going to be shot to pieces. Yeah. So I'm going to order the back guys on a 7.
Yep.
Because they're damaged. Enemy near. Sorry, 7. And we get a full 5.
Yep.
And then we're going to try and use them to go into a flank or something over here. Oh no, they can't, can they? They can. Nah, fuck off. Right, they'll just go and
casual F-bomb.
Sorry. Can't brigade with this?
Nope.
So we're just going to stand in front of it then. And they're still heads.
If that drilling's picking up, sorry listeners.
At least you're not trying to sleep today. Right, so all I've got left is my artillery brigade. Just too far. They don't get driven back, do they?
No.
So it'd be good to kind of ding them up.
Yeah.
So could we get 4 units here? A couple of orders. We could get to shoot through here, the bolt throwers. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll order the artillery brigade. It's in mad formation.
Enemy near.
And an enemy near. So it's a 9. So a 9.
Yeah. They can get. Or they all move 10, don't they? Because the artillery's formed, but the infantry going to move 10.
Everything's moving 10 because it's all shagged anyway. but I don't think the first one will be enough. For 1, maybe 2, but then we'll try and move the rest. So they can only move 10 as well, so they will just go to this side. And then second order enemy near will be a 8.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that's going to sting up his horse. So we
Because
set.
there's a little fire lane here where you can see them. Oh dear.
And then hopefully, because they won't get driven back, I might even be able to get a charge in on them. Added damage. You can move 20, can't you? So let's see how far 20 gets you. 10. All right, you've got these fellas to bring up. So he's going to bring up the guys at the back.
Neg 1? Nope.
Okay, 10.
Bosh!
Here they come. Racing forward. You don't want to do too many orders because you might fail.
Well, he doesn't matter if he blunders.
He does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't kill a subordinate if he blunders.
I thought
only if his subordinates do.
I thought he loses leadership.
No, only if his subordinates blunder.
Is it? You didn't put the army rules on here. All day long. All day long. So it's, now we're down to 8, yeah?
So third order, -2, enemy near, -3.
7.
Yeah, let's keep them in column barrow.
Oh, just for cleanness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 7. Into the flank. Oh, Manja! That's it, sir. Right, characters.
Move characters.
I really, 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 really want to win this combat here. So I may well put in my Manticore into these guys who can't be hurt.
Oh, no.
I've got support there. I've got these guys here. Right, so
just hand cam some of this. So shooting, which one do you shoot?
Oh, we've only got one lot shooting. It's here, I think.
Oh, and
then here. Oh, okay, yeah.
So bolt throws?
Oh, let's do the bolt throws. So it's 12 attacks.
So just to get this, so it is the bolt throws by Barry are firing at them. Yeah.
So we're hitting on.
Well, just roll the dice. Doesn't matter about the dice. Just tell them the result.
Oh, right, okay. I'll just tell you the results. Hitting on 4s. So 2, 4, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saves a 5+. 2 pass, so I fail 5. So I've got 5 wounds on me. Any spells at all going around?
She's up there.
They're shooting here, but is there anything that interacts with them? Doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think so. Just
so
lose.
I don't drive back, so I'm going to lose a stand. I'll lose that stand there.
Okay, 6 shots at the nearest undead here.
Yeah, which is over here.
3 hits.
So this is the guys in the wood firing at these guys.
No
3
saves.
hits. They all hit. Oh, because they
No,
double shoot.
6.
So 3 hits means I lose a stand and I don't get driven back.
So you've shot. Magic. Dominion, Doombolt. Do we want to keep the Sphinx out of 4 attacks, no armor saves? How many armor saves? How many armors you got?
The Sphinx
Yeah, I think it's way bigger than that.
has 6 hits with 3 armor save.
He's a tough bastard, ain't he? Let's lock him down on a 4-up with the same spell as you've got, effectively. No. We've still got the spell scroll. So, okay, we're good. Right, we're on to combat.
Which combat are we doing first?
We're doing birdies.
Okay, so just to see.
Just 10 attacks.
Yeah. He's only at the 1 round of combat.
No.
Oh, is it? And they're not. The cavalry get the bonus for charging them, as in
everything gets a bonus for the flank and arse.
Right, fair enough.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very even.
3, 4, 5. I save none. Like so my 2 dice, 2 dice back. Miss. If you pursue them, I'll accept they're dead.
I'm going to pursue them.
Yeah. So move your unit 5 centimeters forward and then make an advanced move. That wasn't 5, right? Like. You can measure it out with the bases, Barry.
Okay, there we go. We get to go 14.
Mhm.
So where can we go? Where can we go? Where can we go? 14. We go set up next to these guys here.
Which come out next?
The Fanatics.
You mean the Witch Elves?
Yeah, 14 attacks.
So here we have my flanked unit of cavalry against the Witch Elves.
No, 12 attacks.
12, yeah.
12 attacks. So 2, 5 with 3 support, 5 with 2 support.
I'm dead, so I can't do enough damage back. I might as well need to roll dice. That half point goes, drops my break. Yep. They make an advance. Oh, they must charge if they can.
They can't.
They can't. Oh, then they make an advance move.
Okay. I wish they could charge, but they can't. There's nothing within 20.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You move them back, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, so you sure you don't want to put wounds on them in case something happens?
Okay. No, I didn't do anything.
So 3d6, we're going to try and get behind here, obviously. We get 7.
That's easily enough.
So we only need the archers. So the archers move 7 to here.
Displacing the character, he'll disappear back to that
this
unit.
guy goes to here. No, it's a bit overkill now over there. Right, okay, so we put in on the right-hand unit 10, 14, and the Manticore.
Oh, now he adds 2. He's a cat hero. 3. Did I give him a sword?
Yeah, cheap, so 5 points.
5. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So 3, so 10, 14.
On the left-hand unit here.
Only 3. 14, 17.
Mm-hmm.
That is a mere 12, sir, on the right-hand unit.
12. Saves of 5+ for me. I'm dead.
Okay, and 12 attacks on the left-hand unit.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's all coming up dark elves. 7.
4, 7. Dead as well. Right, I might as well roll my back dice back. So 3, 6 against those Dark Riders, getting 4 hits.
They're a 6 up.
Yeah.
They lose a stand.
Take 3 wounds. And 6 attacks on the, because I'm not scared, on the cold ones. Do another 3 wounds to them. They take
2 would lose a stand.
No!
Nothing. The power of the cold one. And I lose a stand here. So now it's 2 on 2 action.
That's another 2, another 3. Do you want to chase the, that's their flush. Yeah. Do you want to chase in advance into them?
Have they got characters in them?
No, they have 1 character in them. Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't do any charge bonus.
No, so you would roll 6 dice against my 5. Because I'll have a character.
Okay, but it's probably worth it at this point.
Yeah.
Have we got anybody else we can get in within 20? Yes. Oh, dear God, no.
Send the cold one knights.
I'll put the cold ones into the corner.
Yeah, do the same both. Yeah.
So he's going to go here. So is the cold one, if this guy goes here,
yep,
is he allowed to go here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he goes here.
Yep.
And he can't fit here.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. These guys reform. Just go rebuild the battle because he's important, my Manticore hero. Okay, so 4, 8, and 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 11. We hit with not many this time. 2, sir.
Of course. So I do
5 back.
5 back. I'm put 3 on the
Dark ones.
cold one knights. 2 hits.
Hey!
It's a draw. And 2 attacks on the cold ones. 1 hit on the dark riders.
You're gonna win.
I won by 1. Because 3 plays 2. So Ray drop gives him half a point. So I push you back a centimetre there. I'm taking 2.
That's very good. That could
Is that flush? No, they'd taken 2 wins. Yeah, that was enough to lose a stand, hadn't it?
Yeah,
No one's carried. Go on, I'll be brave, since it looks like the end of the game anyway. So I'm going to pursue. So I'm going to put 4 attacks now on the Cold One Knights, getting 3 hits.
Ooh. Hey!
And 3 attacks on the Dark Riders. Nothing.
Okay, so I do 3 and 3 back.
Yep.
I need 4 wounds. I get 2 hits.
I take 2 wounds. So I'd 1 by 1 again. So I push you back 1. I've taken. They're disappeared, and they're carrying a wound. Gives you another half point and drops you down there. And I will chase to lock. So a Warmaster rules Revolution change is that after 2 rounds of combat, if you pursue again, you're locking them in combat, and that is then there for the next round.
So Paul will be hoping to get a raised dead in here and claim another unit, and maybe more.
Looks like it, but the game state of the situation now is start of my turn 3. I'm only got 2.5 break left, while Barry has a huge 8.5. Can I even time-wise? Is that on your clock now?
Yeah.
Time-wise, I can't. I'm ahead. So the question is can I do enough damage? Can I do any damage to Barry without taking the 2.5 wins? I don't think I can. So I'm going to offer Barry here the chance. Like, do you want to call it there? Or like, because I don't think I can do enough damage to you without taking. I'm going to have to use stuff that will take damage.
Well, you got 1 here potentially.
You've got 1 potential, but I'm just saying it's like to you, these infantry is overmatched. It's the same. You're at least the same quality. It can do damage to you without taking some, which I think will easily push me into break. So do you?
I don't think yours are very good.
Do we want to play it out, or do you want to call it there?
It's your decision, isn't it? I can't. The Bone Giants and the Sphinx could do work.
Go on, I'll play it out. Right. Okay. So we are going to send this guy. Is going to try and order that infantry brigade there on an 8. Fails, of course. So they would just go. They would just form up like here. I just don't have the troops to go and dig him out of defended, sadly.
Well, that's one of the weaknesses of Tomb Kings.
It's the only thing I've really got is charging my Sphinx. Right, so we'll go cut straight to Nagash. He will try and order the Sphinx. Does it?
So we're going like 9-7, is it?
9. And no, it doesn't matter for enemy near. 9-8. Just second order.
He's a top boy, isn't he?
Here he goes.
And you're fighting my witches, yeah?
Yes. Okay. That's the best I can do. That's pretty shocking. Right. So character moves here. He'll be here.
You could get 2 raised deads off.
Could get 2 raised deads. You never know. Yeah. And he's got options then if he's there. Okay, so this guy is going to try a raised dead in this combat here. Not cast.
Did he stay in the combat?
Well, he's in the unit. Yeah. Yeah, he will. He's gonna stay. This guy.
Because you've got character movement.
No.
This is looking all right.
This guy's going to try a raise.
First raise dead. Remember, is dispelled. That's gone.
Dispelled, and then I'll just do the shooting because I might add a magic missile here. So 3, 6, 9. By the looks, oh no, that's going to be much closer. So 6 shots on him. 2 hits on the spearman. No saves. Sorry.
Oh yeah, they got saves on there.
5+.
6+.
5+ save.
6. Oh, the spearman, yeah.
And then 5 shots against the crossbowmen, hitting on 5 because they're defended. I get 1 hit.
Won't matter.
Won't matter. So this guy is going to try a spell on them.
Oh, unless you put a spell in. It will matter if you put a spell in,
I'm going to put a spell on them anyway. So it's going to be a Death Bolt cast, which will do 3 shooting attacks.
No armor.
Another hit. So that will take a... Yeah.
Was it this guy?
It was this guy, yeah.
Oh, so it's probably... I don't know if that's nearer than your guy.
Is he nearer? It is... Yes, he is.
So
that turns the drive back that way, and they're going back. They're confused going back 12, 13.
13, so that's a long-ass way, isn't it?
So that's another half point.
We'll keep the banner.
Yeah, always keep the banner, Barry.
Okay, off you go, sir.
So, combat. We're going to do the... So there's only 2 little combats to do in my turn here. So we're going to do this one first, which is a Sphinx versus some Witch Elves. And I've got the Sphinx is charging. And it has...
It's not a great down.
5. It's a monster, so it's going to have 6 attacks on the charge.
It doesn't have a million attacks, the Sphinx, but that's not its job, is it?
1 hit.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
you've lost already!
So one wound. Oh my God.
5.
5 back.
Has he got a steam tank issue, this guy? 1.
1 hit. Save a 3+. Saves. But Barry's going to score 2 from support. Beats me by 1. What do you want to do? Oh, they must pursue. Because they're Witch Elves. And they come around to the side there. What do you want to do?
That's a bit dim, isn't it? Must fucking pursue.
Well, you got to.
I know, because they're crazies. So I reckon I've got to throw in my support now.
Take the support with.
That looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
Does that work?
No, it can't be like that because they're breaking it, so it would have to be like that.
Like that. Okay, so...
But there's still 2 support.
Yes, because support to the flank. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're going to have 12 dice against me. Because you're not scared.
How many wounds you got?
This Sphinx has a total of 6 hits.
Jesus, that's hard work, isn't it, to kill?
But it can be wounded, you know.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, so we hit with 2, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves from me results in 3 wounds. I'm flanked, so I do 3 attacks back into the Witch Elves, getting 1 hit. Oh my God, this is poor. This is just poor. So means total difference is 2 wounds, 3, 4. So I've lost by 4. So I go back an entire base back to there. They've taken 2 wounds now.
They've still got to keep going, yeah?
They must chase because we'll just rearrange the camera. They must chase, but I am now wounded. Yeah, because I've taken half damage. So you pursue like this and like this.
Okay.
You want to take the infantry with, and that will lock the combat there.
But I get a pursue in that bonus.
Yeah. So we'll just have that here. So you've now pursued there, and you've got a bonus. Give me a dice. So a way to record it. A bonus of 1.
I'm sure I used my pursuit bonus when I chased him. It doesn't really matter. He's nudged now, isn't he? He's wounded.
Yeah.
So now he's like.
So the combat here is I pursued you, so I've got 4 attacks against your Dark Riders, and I get 2 hits.
2 fine hits.
Which you save 1. It's not looking good.
And I get 3 back.
Yep.
2.
2. So I get wiped out because I already carried a wound. You go to 2. I lose the half break to there. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Can't make the shit up. So these guys get reformed. Oh! They can go anywhere now because the combat's gone.
Yeah.
So they're going to go 17. They're going to go... Oh, they can't get into... I don't think they can get in the arse. Well, they maybe could. So if he goes to here, and he goes to here...
Yay!
I think it's probably still flank. But then the most damage is coming this way, so he's going to get driven back that way.
And when most units are that way, they're going backwards.
I think it's probably worth just piling in. Piling in. What's this?
That just shows you pursued. You get 1 extra dice.
Oh, the 2's on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
This year. Okay.
Just showing you.
Okay, and they're going to charge an initiative.
So Barry's turn.
Now, if you want to concede now,
well, you only need 2 break.
There's 1 definitely.
There's 1 definitely there.
And then,
your artillery brigade could probably do 1.
Well, I don't know if it can do 1, but there's.
Yeah, I mean that is game. But do you want to play it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is Manticore Hero here? So we just chuck something in, hope for
You need to do a unit, or this one's already taken 2 damage. You could initiative charge them with them.
And take stuff with me. I don't know if I can. Is this guy not nearer now?
Oh yeah, he is nearer. Yeah, but so an order would send them in.
I don't think I've got anything to order them with. They're there now. They're just there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we just start shooting stuff. I guess. Okay, so here in general. This might take a bit longer than I expect. Right, so Manticore on my clock. Manticore's going to order the artillery brigade.
Does it?
work very well, does it? But, oh. So you can go 10 to here. Okay, and order them again on a 7.
Does it?
Right, now we're getting there. Yeah, it should be all right. Can they shoot at 30?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll go once more, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think the bolt thrower's in range now, but again on a 6. No. Okay, right. So you're finished, General. This can't brigade.
Not with anything.
So I will order this unit of spearmen.
Yep.
On a 10.
Yep.
And now you will be. You'll be target if anything goes wrong, to be shot at. Order this unit.
Mm-hmm. Does it?
And then just going to go wander behind here.
Get the cold one knights and send them in to me.
There's only 2 of them.
Yeah, but they'd do a unit easy after 2 rounds of combat. These have no armor.
I know. Okay, so he's going to order this brigade on a 9.
Make 1 for casualty. Does it? Because it's cold one for casualty.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay, what have you done? So on a 9, so I need to get 30 away. Where do we want to set up? So if he hits here and they go across this way, I'm only taking on 4 support though.
Yep.
Okay, so 8, 7.
Casualty, second order, enemy near.
7.
7. In they go.
Okay, so he's going to go to here.
So stand and shoot of, where's that unit? 3 dice against them. 3 ones. Of course.
So another stand and shoot coming.
Another 1. That missed 2.
Okay, it doesn't matter now.
Oh dear.
Come on, do!
Oh god.
The support won't even matter because as long as the unit dies, that'll be it.
Smash! Like, yeah, now you can I'm having to shoot at.
I can shoot those guys.
Get that infantry stand out of the way.
Yeah.
Send him an order.
It's a good idea. Right, with the general minus
make 2,
3.
Make 3. Just move him. Can't blunder. Half-face move.
He doesn't kill anybody for this.
No. He doesn't blunder. He can't blunder. Like,
So he's just going to half-face move 10 centimeters this way.
Yeah, just get back of the way. Right.
I must say the Manticore's performed admirably. He's done absolutely fucking nothing.
Send that in here. Yeah. Just send it into this combat here.
Yeah, it probably is the place to go.
There you go. Nice and safe. Any spells? Any shooting?
Yeah, lots. So 12 shots here plus 1. No, 12 shots. 2, 4. Okay, we have 3, very average 6.
6 on them.
No fucking hard.
Send a spell into them as well.
Oh, in a minute. So we've got these guys here.
Yeah,
6.
They're the closer target. Yep.
1.
Failed.
Makes no difference.
Yeah.
Because they're going to drive back
They
into
drive
the bone
back. Well, they can't move.
Yeah, so we don't shit. We're not putting a general in. That's
Spell. Spell.
That's a poor move. So what do we do with the spell?
Well, attacky spell. Make more damage on them.
Make more damage spell.
Yep. You got loads. Death bolt or something.
Black horror.
Black horror?
Yeah. That's a bit conco.
So 6 dice drive back.
It makes a difference. You don't drop.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
You just take the guys off. You don't move.
Drop. That gives you half a point. So, like...
Okay. Let's do...
So, which combat first?
This fella here.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 in the flank.
Not looking good for me. Like,
Plus 12. Plus, they pursued more than 3.
but there is terror
Oh.
on the Dark Riders.
On the
Yeah.
All right, so these guys are 7 each. And these guys are 3 each.
Yes, that's right.
And how many wounds you got left? 3?
I have 3 left.
Okay, you need to make a mere 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves.
10, 12. No, dead. Like, dropped. Does 2 attacks back, which might be enough to take a stand of Witch Elves. No, it's not. 1 more hit. Oh, yeah, they had taken 2 wounds. Yeah, so take a stand of Witch Elves. Another half point for me. Yes. Another half point for me.
So you put the little ones as your halves, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Jim just counts them up. But that's quite good too.
That's a way of a way of showing it, because you can make a mistake. So if you take 2, so leaves this combat here.
So at the moment I've taken 1 and 3 halves.
What? Yeah.
Damage wise,
Yeah,
1 and 3 halves.
So they make it. The other units from the previous combat make an advance move, and then we go on to this combat here.
Okay, they're going to go 11. They're just going to form up somewhere, maybe around this guy.
Yeah. Since it will be the end show, let's get it nice and centre in the camera.
Okay.
Right. So you're going to put 10, 9, no, 4, 8, 12. 10 plus 12 is 22, plus the character's 5.
With the sword.
No, he's already used it, hasn't he?
No, I didn't use the sword.
Oh, he didn't use it.
It's only a 5-pointer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we got 12 and 10 and 4.
Yep. If you get 6 hits, you've won anyway.
Oh, 9 hits.
Yeah, but half a break will do enough, because I'm down break there. Which is enough. Game. So
that was the final dice.
So
for my lucky blue dark elf dice of millions of rending 6s. See, this is why rending should not exist. Look how many rends there are.
That's our end score
2,
there.
4, 6, 8. That's
So
10 rends.
0. So play. What did I have to begin with? It was 12. 12 plays a difference of 9. 9 drop 1.5. So that's going to be 7.5. So I've done 3.5, haven't I? To you. Was that 12, 3.5?
Yeah. Just goes to show you how good leadership 10 is, because the guy had to do it all on his own.
Right. It's the end of the game. So Barry wins quite easily. I had failed to pick my artillery, but who died to a combat that, even though they should have won, and I had 2 big bounces of combat here. And you can't say that. So wrap up. You can't say that Tomb Kings are a weak army, because our UK champion is a Tomb King player.
He is,
but I am not him.
But he wouldn't have sent in that lone unit horses on its own.
No, I suppose not.
He goes like mob-handed, man. He goes in like 6 units at a time.
Yeah, but it's using the army painted in front of me. Yeah, I wanted to use, so
it's intimidating to face, Tomb Kings.
Yeah.
Although losing your artillery brigade was a big problem.
And you finished there with 26 minutes left on the clock, and I had 38 minutes, so we had bags of time left. But I made too many mistakes really, and bounced in two key combats as well. Like if my cavalry here had continued to do damage, that would have been helped. If the chariots had to win that fight, and they failed.
The real reason was, how many raised heads did you get off?
None. Yeah, well, I got 1, but you stopped it.
Yeah, but that's it. In games where they get like 4 or 5 raised heads, you're losing that game. Exactly. You're losing that game.
But I mean, it's to say, like, not making excuses. I mean, I do. As us as Warmaster players, like, we play a lot of different armies, to keep in check with them all and stuff. But I'm not very good.
I must admit, I loved losing my hero first roll.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was my dream come true. So that was Warmaster Podcast. Brings you a Warmaster game live, Warmaster Revolution.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this game at 10 mil, I don't know how much you're going to be able to pick up on the camera. Essentially, we've got it here as we've been watching it to see what we're videoing. But I mean, it's not a game that naturally leads itself to a video, because the models are so small.
But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to bang it up. I'm not going to edit it too much because it's too much hassle.
No,
so,
and get it and
fire it up. It might be about 3,000 gigabytes, but we'll see.
Yeah, and we'll put it on air, and we'll probably do more of them, I imagine. Oh yeah. Okay.
See ya.